Hey, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Here we're going to get out and do a little bit here, getting a little bored sitting at home. So going to do something a little different than we normally do. We're just going to be doing some pan fishing today. Going to go around town here to some of these ponds, and we've got a creek that runs all the way through town called Timber Creek, and we're going to throw some little beetle spins in the creek and see what we can do there. And I've got some old school panfish set up with a slip float and some panfish. We're going to do some night crawlers and just see what we can catch for a little while, have a little bit of fun, go a little old school with it, and fish for what got us all started in this mess to begin with. So everybody hang in there. We'll see what we can get done. Hopefully have a good day of it and good afternoon of it. All right, guys, we're at our first spot. We're going to go here. I know this thing's got some good bluegill in it, but I'm going to get out here before we get some storms coming. It's supposed to be all night, so I want to see if I can get in some, but we're going to bait up our panfish just old school. Got a slip float here, you can see, got a bobber stop slip float, couple pinch weight swivel, a clamp swivel with a little bait fish hook. Put a little night crawler on there. We're going to throw it out there. There are some big bluegill in here, I know, because this is one of the places I come and get my live bait from that you see me using in the other videos. So, but just a little speck of night crawler on there. We're going to start out about 18 inches deeper, so this pond's a little deeper than most, but we'll see what we can do here. Go right here. Let's see if we can get any bluegill. Like I said, this thing's got some big bluegill in it. I've caught them. See if they're biting. Oh, got a good hit right there. Oh, got a little one. Yeah, he ain't little, but he ain't as big as what I wanted. He's gonna go home in the bait tank. We are gonna keep a few of them for bait. I got the bait tank at the house, so. But there you go, bluegill, guys. Not too bad. Not too bad. Get some water in the minute bucket. He's in there. Get our aerator going. I'll always use an aerator because I'm going to be out for a while. We want to keep them alive. Alright. Do that again because we still got bait. Oh, already getting one pulling it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. About the same size. See, there's some purple in that one. These make good live bait floating on my float rigs. We'll keep a dozen or so of them for the tank, and then just have some fun for the rest of the time. I got some other spots I'm going to go to as well. Oh, got another one. Oh boy, he's pulling. Must be a little bed of them down there. A little bigger on that one. That's 3, and they ain't even come close to touching my bait yet. But guys, it's still fun to get out, do a little pan fishing. I'll come out and do it sometimes just to relax and not have the pressure of trying to make a video or find big fish or anything like that, because I mean, it's fishing. It's what got us all into it to begin with. And it's simple. All you need is a small hook, a weight bobber, and some night crawler or grasshopper or cricket or just about anything. You can catch fish. Ooh, right away, right away. Oh, that's a big one right there. Look at that one. We won't keep him, but look at that one. Look at the color on him. He is pretty. Look. That right there's a good bluegill. That's good eating size right there. I wish I had my ultralight rig that I normally use, but I was using it crappie fishing a month back at one of the docks and laid it down like an idiot and walked off from it, and it found a new home at the bottom of the boat slip. But I'll get me another one. Ain't nothing like fighting those big ones like that on a ultralight. Oh, missed him. Well, the bluegill are just hammering today. Oh, we got another one. Alright, we're going to change out our little spinner bait. So, I got to leave that out of the water or we're going to gut hook one. And I don't want to gut hook one. There he goes. Got him. We'll keep him too. Don't keep any smaller than that. I don't like using any smaller than that. But there you go. And it's always good too, guys, in ponds and stuff, if you know there's an overabundance of bluegill, you gotta thin them out a little bit just like you do everything else, or it'll just become nothing but bluegill. Bass can't eat them fast enough, and I don't believe there's any catfish in this pond, so there's another one. What do we got? Oh, that's a decent one. Another decent one. There we go. And the trick on this thing too, guys, long shank hook, and don't let them run off with it. They'll swallow it. But if you'll use a long shank hook and set the hook pretty quickly, the gut hooks will be minimal. There he is. The only thing I wish I had right now was a cane pole. I need to do a video on that. I got a spot where I can get some cane, real cane, and make my own. That's what I need to do. Leave a comment if you'd like to see a video on how to make a real cane pole. Not a Walmart cane pole, but how to make one. Used to make them as a kid. There he is. We're going to have to get the bucket instead of the minnow bucket here. I wasn't expecting him to catch this quick. I got a bucket in the truck we need to get. There he goes. Alright, two more and we're done getting bait. See, let him go too far. But hand fishing, you need to get you a pair of these little forceps. And you can typically free it up pretty quickly without hurting and damaging the fish. There we go. He may not survive though, he was bleeding. He's already getting another one. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get the bucket. There he is. Various sizes, but they're all within that 3 to 5 inch range that we're keeping for bait. There's a big one. There's a big one. Right there. I don't know if you can see him or not. But we're gonna let him go. He's a little big right now. A couple more months when it gets hot in the summer though, I'll use him for catfish bait. We keep this up, we may have to run to the house and make a dump and then come back out. I can catch a couple more, we'll run and dump them in the bait tank and then go play in the creeks. There he goes. Got him. That one, smallest one yet, and I will not be keeping him. He's too little for me. I like using bigger bait than that. I like big live bait. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh my lord, that's the biggest one so far. Look at the size of that bluegill, guys. Be still, buddy. Oh, right there. Oh. Let's get him back in the water. Oh, and I have floated them this size, like catfishing for big blue cats. And they will eat them, but there he is. Look how thick he is. Good perspective on that. That's a good bluegill right there. And I believe we got another one. Yes, we do. Not as big, but he fought. He's been caught a couple times. Just a couple more for the bait tank. That'll get us through the week and the weekend. Next week, don't want to be greedy. Wish I had a little bit bigger of a bait tank, honestly. If I did, I'd have more in there, but there we go. There we go. We got him that time. All right, last one. There we go. Alright guys, well we're gonna go dump these in the bait tank. Well guys, it's another day out here just doing some urban fishing, man. Just getting out doing something a little different and normal that the older we get, we seem to forget how fun it can be just to grab some night crawlers and small tackle and get away from the $300-400 rods and reels and this and that and the other and just go out and have some fun, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy the day that God has given us. And just keep fishing on, man. Remember, there's a reason it's called fishing and not catching. God bless.